Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's gonna be somewhat different, but like not really different, but kind of different, but like also not at all. There are things that go on in the world that aren't like, they're just, why? Like, how do these coincidences happen? Let me get into it. But first, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. The first coincidence that was like when these things really started happening was one time when I was going on a trip. I was listening to Halsey, I think it was Bad at Love, and she's like, I had a girl with California eyes, and I thought that she could really be the one this time, but then you didn't have the chance to make that lyric. As soon as I read one, a truck says one, like a diesel truck has one printed on it, just zooms by, and it was like, so that was the first time when I was like, wow, I should pay attention for coincidences more. So ever since then, I've kept them written down in a notepad on my phone every time they happen. So let's go over them. When I was with my ex, I did a history project and we were assigned our own country. We were assigned a country, a leader, and like a time period. Randomly, like it wasn't like, oh, can we have this one? It was just we randomly were assigned one. The teacher was like, here you go. This is yours, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. So we got ours and I did some research. We were supposed to get like our own like section in, like there were 4 sections, there was 4 people, so each person had a different section. I forgot what mine was, but I was looking up stuff about a war. So as I'm looking in the war, I scroll and I see these 2 dates at this one like part of the war, and it happened to say December 9th and my ex's birthday. It started in August and it ended December 9th. That's too coincidental, especially at that time when all the things going on with my ex were happening. That was too coincidental. More recently, things like I send my friend a TikTok and he says, hey, that was the next thing on my For You page, or he sends me a TikTok and I just finished watching it. Which, I don't know if that's how the TikTok algorithm works, but it doesn't seem like it would. We follow each other, we send each other TikToks on TikTok all the time, so maybe that's just how the algorithm works, but it just seems so coincidental that when I send one to him, he sends it, like, he's like, hey, that, like, I just, like, about to see that one. The other night I retweeted something and I completely forgot about it. I don't even remember if I retweeted it. It was something about the president, and it was like, I think we all have birthdays. The like Tori Vega thing where she's like, I think we all sing. So I retweeted it because I thought, hey, that's funny. And then I, like 12 hours later that night, I'm going to check my Twitter and I'm like, did I retweet it? So then I go to my Twitter and I go to my my Twitter page and I see it and I'm like, oh, I did. And then I go to the search thing to see what's trending in the world, and my cousin likes the retweet, which doesn't sound that crazy because like, yeah, like obviously it's gonna be on her feed, but like what are the chances that the second I go look at it, she just happens to see it and likes it? One time I was randomly listening to a song and I checked the lyrics because it was a song that I've listened to maybe once or twice because like, oh, this is a good song. Like, so then I'm looking at the lyrics and I'm like, wow, these are the lyrics to the song. Like, that's okay, that's a cool song. I listened to the song playing in the car because I was in the back seat and like I had my headphones in. The song was playing. I was listening to the artist Marina and the Diamonds, which is like, oh, I was like, oh, this is a cool song. Like, I wonder if this artist, like, I wonder if Marina's made any music, because like this song, I forgot when this song came out. It came out a long time ago. So I was like, huh, I wonder if she released any new music. The second I go to search her name, Marina, a new album that day. What? You can't tell me that that's not weird. How I just randomly searched this artist and they randomly released an album that day. So me and my ex got together on the 22nd, and one time my ex was walking close to me, and the second my ex walked close to me, 22 by Taylor Swift started playing. It's just these things that are like, why did that happen? Why did the universe was like, yes, this is gonna happen at this moment? Why did 22 by Taylor Swift just happen to play? It's in my playlist. My playlist has 400 songs. Out of 400 songs, 22 by Taylor Swift happens to play. I want to chime in one last one. I was planning on retelling a story of my ex, so I wrote it all down on my laptop. 6/22. The 22nd is when we got together. Why did I happen to write that story down on my notes the anniversary, because you know how like you do month anniversary sometimes, the anniversary of that relationship. One time I checked to see if my friend saw my text and left me on read, and the second that I went to go check that text, she happened to be typing on it. It was an hour later. Why did I just like, I'm gonna check this text, and I go to check it and she's typing? Like, what? In class we were talking about movies, and like someone started talking about the movie Twins. I've never seen the movie Twins. I'm sure it's a great movie. I've never seen it. It's an old movie. And so I go to Famous Birthdays later that day, and I'm like, I wonder like whose birthday's on my birthday, December 9th. The movie Twins came out December 9th. One time I was in history and my teacher was like, I have cancer, and we were like, oh my god, and he was like, yeah, but like I'm good now. I go check Twitter, cancer treatment's the first thing that I see on my Twitter. That one is just like someone's listening to my phone at that point, because like one time I was like, yo friend, like dude, we don't have any pictures together, and so he's like, yeah we do. He sent me a picture from a year ago, and I haven't worn that shirt. Like I was wearing, let's say this shirt, I haven't worn that shirt, I hadn't worn this shirt in like a year, right? And I'm like, yo, we don't have any pictures together. Like next time we meet, let's take a picture. Like that way we have the picture together. That way if anyone's like, were you friends? You could be like, yeah, here's this picture. He sends me a picture from a year ago where I'm wearing the same shirt that I hadn't worn probably since then. One time I was on Instagram, and sometimes when I'm on Instagram, I kind of just like hold my phone and I forget to like close my phone. So I was like touching buttons, as you do. Touching buttons as a screen. I was touching the screen and I clicked on the picture with that friend, and I was like, oh, I don't want to take a picture, so I swipe off, and then 3 seconds later he sends me a Snapchat. What? No, you can't. This is the thing. Why did that happen? Why at that moment did they send me a Snapchat when I just randomly clicked on their name? I watched that Gabby Hanna video where she faked her trip to Coachella, and then I watched another one where she got Botox and a nose job or something like that. And then she was like, oh, I never post on the bad side of my face. So I went to her Instagram to see the bad side of her face. But I see her Coachella pictures and I'm like, oh, that was like, wow, like people fell for that. And then I go check the art, like the photographer who took those photos and edited the photos, I don't remember which one. And he happened to post them the day that I randomly decided to watch this video that came out, I don't know, a year ago? That's not okay. It's just things like I see a tweet on Instagram and then I go to Twitter and I see the exact same tweet. Like, what? These things are too coincidental to just be coincidences, if you know what I mean. Like, what are the chances that all of these things just happen to happen with these are the only ones that I have written down, which I'm surprised because I thought there were more, because I constantly am writing them down when these kind of things happen. But I guess not. I mean, of course there are times like the minor ones where it's like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should talk to that one friend, and then that one friend calls me, which is already strange on its own. Like, how are we both telepathically just thinking like, hey, let's text each other? But that aside, thank you guys so much for watching. So sorry about this lighting, because like it's just dark. But thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a new channel, subscribe, like, and go check out some of my other videos down in the description below. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys later. Bye.